Cool, we've got 3 views already. Just going to wait and get a couple of more before we crack on. So we're going to be doing some mobility this morning, guys. We might have a fluffy friend joining us halfway through, but he's absolutely fine. Cool, 6 views already. Lovely. You can just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me all right, just so I can see. Bethany Lane is watching, wonderful. Cool, so we've got a couple more minutes, just wait for a few more viewers to come in. Oh, look at that, we've got 10 already, wonderful. Yeah, if you can hear me all right, just put a thumbs up, please, that would be great. $17 already, lovely. Cool, couple more minutes. So I thought I'd do it outside today since it's so nice. Me and Mother are watching and ready. Christ. Don't hurt yourselves, alright, Bethany? Don't hurt yourself. So for everyone else, a lot of the stuff we're going to be doing today is quite sort of basic movements, so you should be absolutely fine with all of it. And I say I'll try and sort of backtrack stuff a little bit if I need to, if I feel it's a little bit too complicated for you, but you should be absolutely fine. Okay. Cool, right. Another minute or so and then I think we'll crack on. Just thank God it's not raining, because else I wouldn't be doing this very well. Oh, we've lost viewers already. We're already going down. Cool, right. Nearly there, a couple more minutes. Beautiful. Right, so I think we're going to crack on. So we're going to do a set sort of series of movements called ground-based movements, okay? So we're just going to do these singularly. We're doing for about a minute at a time, okay? I'll break down each of the movements for you. And then from there, what we're going to do is move on to some flows, which is like a series of the movements all linked together. And then from there, what we'll do is just a little bit of stretching at the end, okay? Morning to you, Emma. Okay, cool. So, first exercise we're going to be doing this morning is a mountain climber, okay? So I might just angle it a bit more. There we go. Cool, so first exercise, we're going to be in a press-up position. So hands underneath the shoulders, full press-up position. So from here, for our mountain climber, we're going to bring our foot up on the outside of our hand, okay? You can drop that back knee down if you need to. If not, try and keep it off the floor. You can hold that for a couple of seconds, back down, and then switch over to the other side, okay? So we're going to be doing that for a full minute, guys. So in your own time, you can go as slow as you like with these. Just bring that foot up, really push those hips through. Back down, switching over, like so, okay? Try and keep that core nice and tight. Bring that foot up as high as you can, okay? Good, so you should feel it also all the way through the hips, even the abductors a little bit. Like so. Good, guys, like I say, take your time, it's not a race. As much as your heart rate might increase a little bit, that's not the whole point of this. Just trying to get those joints and those muscles nice and warm so they're ready to exercise, okay? Good, couple more. That's 3, 2, 1. Good, right. Next one we're going to do is threading the needle, okay? So we're going to be in a squared position for this. So you're going to want hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From here, you're going to take one hand, palm facing up. You're going to slide it through the middle, drop that shoulder down, hold again for a couple of seconds, back to the top, over to the other side, okay? Good, so this is going to be great for your back. Really drop that shoulder down. You can bend this arm as much as you want as you come through. Lovely, guys. Good, keep going a little bit longer. We're nearly there. Try to reach through as far as you can. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good, right, next one we can do, downward dog. This is where we should have got Bruno to demonstrate for us. So, full press up position for this one, okay? This can be a little bit taxing on the wrists, okay? But what I would say is just reset after each one, okay? Comments. Looking forward to this class. Oh, I hope so. So, press up position. Bring those feet out. I'd say go a little bit wider with the feet as well, so you're a bit more stable. So from here, keeping those hands where they are, we're going to be pushing our weight back, stick your bum in the air, bring your head all the way through, push those heels down, hold for a couple of seconds. And what I'd say is come back to your press up position and bring the knees all the way down. That way you can let those wrists reset. Take a second, back up, and 3. Good. Good, so we're really going to try and push those heels down as much as we can, guys, okay? As we bring that head through. So you should feel this all down your posterior, through your back, hamstrings and calves, okay? Good, we're doing really well, guys, nearly there. Last one. Lovely, good. Right, next one we're going to do is something called a shin box, okay? So, massive one for the hips this. So you're going to start with your feet a little bit wider than hip width, okay? Bring your feet nice and close to you as well. We don't want your legs out straight. We're going to be nice and close. You have your hands behind you as well, just to stabilise yourself. Try and stay nice and tall. The idea, you should be able to drop your knees down in behind the other one, okay? If your legs are doing this, you're too close together. So from here, nice and tall, just going to drop those knees down, all the way to the ground if you can, back to the middle, and over. Nice, guys, good. Pausing for a second at the bottom as well. If that does feel too easy, what you can do is take your hands away completely, try and stay nice and tall, drop those knees down. Good, we're nearly there. Last one, back to the middle, and over. Good, you might shuffle a little bit while you're doing those. Right, next one. Still working on the legs now. We're going to do some hamstring work. Nice, easy one, leg kicks, okay? So we're going to have one leg bent. You have them nice and straight. Lying on your back. Leg out straight like so. Try and keep your hips on the floor as best you can. Kicking that leg up as high as you can. Really try and stretch those hamstrings. Good. And I'll let you know when to switch over. Lovely, guys, good, keep going. About halfway on this leg. Beautiful, keep it up, keep it up. Getting a lovely view of my legs this morning. Good, right, and switch over. That's it, good. Keep going, guys, keep going. Lovely. Nearly there, 15 seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lovely. So hamstrings should feel nice and stretched out now. Next one we're going to do is something called a cat camel. So this is for your spinal flexion, okay? Still in bed, yep, I know. Lots of people probably are at this time in the morning. It's not for the faint-hearted, okay? So I'm going to give you a side-on view for this one. So if you're cat camel, we're going to be in that squared position again. So from here, a lot of this is going to be controlled by the hips, okay? So for the cat, we're going to push the spine down into the floor as best we can. And by doing that, we're going to tilt those hips out, trying to create as much of a curve as we can, keeping that chest up. We're going to hold that for a couple of seconds. Then for the camel, we're going to tuck the hips under, push that spine up as high as we can, and hold. All I want you to do is just alternate between the two, take it nice and slowly. So if you go too fast, you can look like you're twerking. Yeah, guys, that's it. Take your time with it. Really control those hips. Good, we're nearly there. Last couple. Three, 2, 1. Good. Right, lovely. So next one we're going to do now is something called a prone swimmer. This is going to be a massive one for the shoulders. Just going to move this forward ever so slightly. So your start position, you're going to be lying down on your front, arms down by your side. Your decking needs a good power wash, I know, tell me about it. So from here, what we can do, arms down by the side, palms facing up. What I would suggest is keeping your head down, but obviously so you can hear me, I'm going to have to keep it up. So from here, lifting those arms up as high as you can, bringing them around your body, twisting as you go, making sure they don't touch the ground at any point, all the way around to the front, hold, and come all the way back, through, and down to your start position. By keeping your head down as well, what's going to stop is you hyperextending, okay? So we're going to do a few more of those. Good guys, nearly there, nearly there. The last couple. Good, right. Final one, we're going to be standing up for this one. So I might just stand back a little bit. So we can do a squat with a T rotation, okay? So feet are going to be going about shoulder width apart, toes out slightly. Whatever feels comfiest for you for your squat. So we're going to be squatting down. Try and keep that chest up as well, okay? I'd rather you stayed nice and tall and got to here than curled up and got down like that, okay? So chest up, sitting down into that squat. As low as you can. You're then going to take hand to the foot, pushing against this leg. Rotate round and switch to the other side. Good. Back to the middle of your squat and stand up. Again, take this nice and slow. This might burn the legs a little bit. it's all good for you. Good, really try and sit into that squat even more each time, okay? Good, 2 more. Last one. Lovely, good. Right, take a breather, grab yourselves a drink if you need to. So that's all our ground-based mobility done. What we're going to move on to next is some flow. So as I explained, it's a series of the movements, all put into one, into a sequence. We're going to perform that for 2 minutes at a time, okay? Probably going to do 2 rounds of each flow, just so you get an idea of how to do them properly. And then we'll move on to some stretching, and then it's all over, okay? Cool, so first one we're going to be doing is a squat into a hamstring extension, into a walkout with a cobra, okay? Probably have no idea what any of that means. That's absolutely fine. I will explain it to you now, okay? So, start position for the squat, exactly as we just did. So you're going to squat down, nice and controlled. Then from here, tucking those hands underneath the toes. What I want you to do from here is extend those legs. Keep the hands underneath the feet though, as far as you can. Hold, back down, into that squat. You're then going to walk out into a press up position. Push those hips down into the floor, keeping that chest up. Hold again for a couple of seconds on each of the movements. And from there, walking back in, standing up nice and tall, and start again, okay? So we're going to be doing that for 2 minutes. I'm going to be doing it with you, so you won't get left behind, okay? Right, let's go. So squat position, squat down. Good, tuck those hands underneath the toes, extend the legs, back down, keep the chest up, walking out into that press up position, push those hips down into the floor, keep the chest up, hold, good, walking back in, all the way to the top, and start again. Squat down, tuck the hands, extend the legs, good, back down into the squat, walking those hands out, push the hips down, keep the chest up. Lovely guys, we're already halfway, so you're going to walk those hands back in, stand up nice and tall, start again, squatting down, hands under the toes, extend the legs, back down into the squat, walking out. So take your time guys, push those hips down, really get those hips down into the floor, keep the chest up, walking back in. We've got time for one more, standing up again, get as low as you can into that squat. Good. Extend the legs. Back down. Walking out. Good. Push the hips down, keep the chest up. Beautiful. And rest there. Right. Grab yourselves a drink or something. We'll give you about 20 seconds, give or take, for time to catch your breath. And then we'll go again. Same flow. We'll do that once more, and then we'll move on to our second flow, okay? Hope you're all doing all right with it so far. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments. I'll try and look at them as we're doing it. Cool, right. If we're all ready to go, we're going to start again. So getting into that squat position. So from here, Squatting down, nice and low. Hands underneath the toes. Extend the legs. Back down into the squat. Walking out. Press that position. Push those hips down, keep the chest up. Lovely. Walking back in. Start again. Lovely, guys, doing really well. A couple more rounds. Just get as low as you can into that squat. Really try and push those stretches each time you go into them. So hold on to those toes. Extend the legs as far as you can. Down, keep that chest up. Good, walk out. Hips down. Lovely, good. Right, we're going to go for it once more. Let's make this the best one yet. Keep that chest up. 3, 2, 1. Good, and rest there. Beautiful. Right, cool. 20-30 seconds again, and then we're going to go through the next one. Okay, cool. So pretty much all movements we've just done in the ground-based mobility, so you should be absolutely fine with all of these. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is cat camels, threading the needle, and a downward dog. Okay, so there might be a little bit of positioning you might have to get used to on this one. Basically, I'll run you through it first. So we're going to do 2 lots of cat camels, okay? So we're going to go cat, camel, cat, camel. Back to your neutral spine. Then from here, all I want you to do, it's going to be quite a narrow thread the needle. Coming through, dropping that shoulder, back to the middle. Over to the other side. Good, then from here, all I want you to do is just get the balls of your feet underneath you. You're going to extend the legs, bring your head through, hold, come back to the middle, drop the knees down, and you're in that square position ready to go again, okay? So that's all we're going to be doing. It's nice and simple. It's really going to work on your posterior, this one. Okay, right, when we're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to go cat, camel, cat, camel. Go back to that neutral spine, then we're going to thread the needle. And to the other side. Good, right, then we're going to extend the legs, bring your head through. Good. Right, and then just start again. So we're going to go cat, camel, cat, and then camel. Good, right, and thread that needle through, drop that shoulder down, and switch over. Beautiful, right, extending those legs again. Back down. Good, right, once more, guys. Keeping that chest up nice and tall. tucking those hips under. Chest up nice and tall again. Get back to that neutral spine. Thread that needle through. And switch over. Good, right. Final extension. Lovely, good. Right, take a breather. Let your wrist relax. I'm going to go for about, say, 30 seconds or so. Then we can do that once more. Then onto some nice stretches. And then you're free to go to enjoy your days. Good. Everyone's feeling good, wonderful. That's what we like to hear. Good, right, 10 seconds, so let's get ready to go again. So starting in that square position, remember, so hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Right, when we're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So starting in that cat position, into your camel. Back to the cat. Into the camel. Good. Threading the needle. Extending the legs. Bring that head all the way through. Good. Start again. Chest up. Doing really well, guys. You're nearly there. Good. That arm all the way through. Really try and reach as far as you can, guys. Good, extending those legs. Good, once more through to finish, guys. Okay, it's the best one. Chest up. Good, last thread the needle. Final extension. Lovely, and rest there. Cool. Grab yourselves a drink again, guys. What we're going to do now is a little bit of stretching just to finish off. Okay, so first stretch we're going to be doing is something called a pigeon stretch. Okay, so it's going to be a massive one for the glutes, especially for any of you guys that are sat around on your bums at the moment because of the whole coronavirus and not being at work. This will be ideal for you. Okay, so your start position going to be in a press up. Okay, so from here what you're going to do is bring your knee up as high as you can, flick the foot round to the side and lower down into it. From here you can just hold this position. If that feels okay, come down onto your forearms just to get a little bit more of an intense stretch, okay? So I'm going to hold this for at least a minute, if not 90 seconds. Just really nice deep breaths now, just control your breathing, let your body sink into the stretch. So like I say, you should be feeling this all around here now, okay? In the leg that's bent. guys, we're almost halfway. Nearly there. Control that breathing, guys. Nice deep breaths. Let your body sink into it. Good. Right, that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly coming out of that stretch, and we're just going to switch over to the other side and back down into that stretch. You'll probably find you are a lot tighter on one side compared to the other. That would just be because you'll have a more dominant leg or like dominant side. So it's very normal. Guys, doing well, coming up for halfway again. Nearly there. That's 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, slowly coming out of that stretch again. Lovely. Right, next one we're going to do, hamstrings. So I'm sure a lot of you have got very tight hamstrings. Nothing against you. So, feet are going to go about mat width apart. If you haven't got a mat, just use about hip width. It's okay? Really try and push those knees down into the ground. If you can't touch your toes, you can't touch your toes. I'd rather you keep your legs straight and literally reach your knees than did this, okay? So, arms out in front of us, about shoulder width. So nice big deep breath in at the top. And then as you exhale, you're going to be leaning over, reaching for those feet. Again, really control that breathe in, and the more your body lets go, the more you can sink into the stretch. Yeah, doing really well, guys. 30 seconds. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, beautiful. Right, and then last stretch to finish. Going to keep one leg straight out in front of you, other leg over the top. Now a lot of people get this wrong. I don't want you to lean this way. I want you to come across the leg, and you're pushing that leg to allow you to twist around. Okay, I'm just going to hold that position. Good. Nearly there. Good, and then switching over just to finish. Good guys, nearly there, nearly there. So control that breathing. Good, round rest there guys. Right, well done. We are all finished. Hope you all enjoyed that. If you need any more help with mobility stuff, either just drop me a message or go over to my Facebook page, so I've got loads of flows, things like that on there. I hope you all have a lovely day. All right, thank you very much.